So, let's move on to the game, eh? I swear to God, I just had this thing pulled up. I just had this damn game pulled up and the display pulled up. Okay, thank God. Woo! Alright. Total time played, about 10.5 hours. A lot of quills. A lot of pages. And a little more stuff to do. I don't know exactly how many other things I need to collect on overworld pages. I do know where to, I just remembered, I do know where to find that pirate treasure back in the first world. That'll be the other thing before I obviously go to the final boss is whatever odds and ends of cleanup, collectible cleanup need to be done, I will do. And I know where to get the pirate treasure in I almost said Hub 1, level 1, as well as I believe there is some stuff back at the very start on the overworld, back at like the Shipwreck Creek, that I need to go and get. So yeah, but I do not foresee this taking too much longer. As long as nothing, as long as either the final boss didn't take too long, in which case I just always can always take off the 1 HP tonic if I'm just like absolutely done with it. Or figure out something else. Okay. Waste no time. Galleon Galaxy. I think for a lot of obvious reasons, the most visually pleasing of the levels. Looks very pretty. Very, very pretty. But again, another 50 pages, another 150 quills, and 8 more pagey pieces to collect, as well as everything else, with it being a brand new level. I don't think much of this is changed. I mean, we kind of copied from the first version of the game. Your transformation is like, what, a ship? And so I think you fight like a moon or something, like a small planetoid. So maybe that'll be a little bit better. So we'll see. We shall see. Nice. There it is. Very neat. I was gonna say, let me go immediately over to the side. Okay. There's a ghost. And already flying power up. It's not like a... not a page or anything. Pagey piece. Okay. Nothing to write home about. Go do that. Strongman Slam. Okay. Did not see those there. And I am fully anticipating there being some bullshit spots for these last pagey pieces. Okay. There's just one here. Let's see if there's anything else. Nothing yet. Alright. Yeah. I was gonna say buy all this. Nothing to buy here yet, but another tonic slot, always good. I was gonna say anything else? Nothing. Well, say one more thing. Why the hell not? Die in one hit, upside down. 5 more tonics simultaneously. It's just an achievement I got. Okay. Duration of the power meter. 3 extra hearts. I'm curious. Alright, that's not going to get annoying very quickly. Not going to get that. Trail stuff. Don't lose quits when knocked out. Vault damage. Let's just do, what, Greater Glide? Yeah, call it a day. Yeah, don't really want to spend too much time. Don't want to spend too much time, like, messing around. So I'm gonna do my best to maybe expedite this process a little bit. Maybe we try to move and groove. If at all possible. See your little cave, okay. What's in here? I don't know, what looks to be a platforming challenge. Hold together now, game. Hold together. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay. A little weird. Whatever. You just get that for free, huh? Alright. And that, so those are damaging. Fair enough. Go back here. Makes the process maybe a little bit easier. Do not know. Okay. That'll do. Go back over here. Try to be on the lookout for anything important. Okay. Sure. Easy enough. Okay. Guess there were some quills on top of that. Not really a convenient way to get down, is there? Unless I just want to... Light speed clamber. Okay. So that means there's probably a time limit on that. Going back up to it. See the quills down below. Okay. And you can't... So in other words, yeah, I have to climb back out of here again. Or maybe not, I don't know. Woo! Well, let me go ahead and grab these. Okay. What else could I do here? So I got a pagey piece up top, but I don't necessarily understand... Let me try something. Okay, so I'm up top. Okay. That was the answer. You just get up to the top and ground pound. Apparently. Nice. Do I want to go that way? Maybe not. Probably not yet. Okay. I don't really want to go this way. Another little pagey. Just in time. Imagine there's like a couple little unassuming spots to check. Ah, fair enough. Let's climb up. Probably just ground pound. Can't do anything there. Okay. Is there a cannonball? Yeah. It's like, that should do it. There we go. Good blazing, Blamphibian. But you hit that hard. Good work, recruits. More than prove yourselves fully qualified war machines. Members of the Blamphibians will surely tremble at the sight of our new green and purple war machine. Hold an artifact and head straight to war, recruits. Okay? Sure. Nothing right there. Kind of bizarre. Okay. Anything else over here? Except a warp. There's like a ship cove over there. Black hole in one. Okay. Over here, welcome to the black hole. The what? Surely you've heard of us. We're the most prestigious golf course in the universe. How about you give it a go? The prizes are out of this world. Prizes, you say? By participating, you accept all liability for injuries or trauma you may incur for the duration of the challenge. Getting a bad feeling about this. Yeah, why not? Okay. I don't understand what the giant pig is over there. Nice. Like, am I supposed to come back up here and... Damn it! Am I supposed to take the little grenade power and shoot the giant pig? Bad luck, ladies and gentlemen. Try again. Oh, I missed the button. I missed the button. And for some reason, there's just a shit ton of coins over there. And it may not matter as long as I get, you know, one. Get him over there. Come on. I just simply, slowly. Perfect. Perfect. Par of 10 million. It appears we have a winner. Nice shot. Thanks. There's probably a time limit associated with this one. Well, the best players complete our course. Or, I guess not. Angry acquired galactic gold. So I guess there's something else here. For me to find. Maybe it's up there. Maybe that's a different thing. Totally disconnected from what I'm doing here. And again, I'm a little curious as to what that button is. You know what? I'll take that. So what does this do? Ah, windmill. But why? Why would I? Right here? Of course. I don't know which one that one was. Unstable station, so I'm missing one more. Could it be back up top for whatever reason? It's not on top of the flagpole. And that's just kind of a thing over there. Okay. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Come on over here. Or not. Because that looks destructible. I'm gonna grab that. Perfect. Aha! Ah, I see. Oh. Okay. Didn't realize that the Ghost Riders had names. So now we're done the little golf course. Should be done over there. Should be done over there. Go back to the start. I do have the molecule. I don't know if I can do that. Oh no. Almost had that. Yeah. Wow, that would have been really impressive. I'm gonna try that again. I'm absolutely gonna try that again. Even though you're totally supposed to do this with the transformation. So close. Now I'm kind of committed to do it. Because it seems like a fun little restriction. Round the bend. God damn it. Dude. Trying to control the flight on this thing. Trying to control the flight on this thing is a little odd because you don't turn on a dime. You have to take a wide little. Have to take a little arc. Dude. You're kidding! Oh! Damn. It's like, I will get this. I will get this without using that transformation, I swear to God. The frickin' camera could cooperate, that'd be nice. Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about right there. Unintentional. Now I can keep going forward. Find the prototype inept. It's an achievement. Hope this is all worth the bother. Inept vision. Inept has finished rendering. This interface is fitting to claim your complimentary accessory. 1 and 3 a.m. every night. Okay. Nice zoom in on the grapple point. Shit. That... Okay. Sure. Sure. Well, let's go with that. I hear a sparkle. That's because there's something up there. Something way up in the crow's nest. There's an actual pagey. Holy crap. Okay. Sure. May as well go inside the ship. Alright. Captain's cabin. Yar, who goes there? The rules are clear. You must announce yourself when entering the captain's cabin. Let me turn the lights on. The lights? Darn it, man. You know the captain has sensitive eyes. Now announce yourself, lousy intruder. Second mate, Billy. Ah, yes, Billy. Didn't recognize you before with the strange lizard voice. Be off with you. Need to study the shiny gold treasure map. Much easier with the lights on. Okay. I just like go back up. Apparently not. Okay. Pagey piece. Okay. Helpful in a way. Did that do it? That did do it. Arr, now you can see me. Alright, I'm confess I don't have sensitive eyes. Fell asleep with the captain's ball and some bilge rats shaved off my eyebrows. Can't let the crew see me like this. Quick, Billy, block the light out with this. Okay. And I'm out. And I'm out. I get some water. Okay. Where to next? That away? That away, maybe? Go where the treasure over there is. Seems like kind of a good idea. Okay. Nice. Can't tell if there's anything else we need to be looking for. Not over there. Not over there. Alright. Go in here. Okay. It's like a destroy all enemies on the screen. Okay. Makes sense to me. Aha. I guess you don't have to kill all the enemies, just the little sentry bots. Okay. We don't gotta kill him anyways. Alright, nothing. Whole lot of nut. Alright. Where'd I go? What's in here? Aha! That do anything? No? Okay. See where this leads. Seems vaguely familiar. Sure. Oh, I forgot I had that air meter. Oopsie. So what I want to know is, why isn't the air meter a thing right out the gate? Like, why do I have an unlimited air meter? You know, kind of at the start. And also there not being any fall damage. Doesn't exactly make too much sense. Okay. Anything on top of here? No. Maybe? I was just able to get up here? Fine. Let me go see what's over here. You know what? That's fair. That's totally fair. Wonder if I defeat all of these boys. Really? That's exactly what you can do. Oh, and there was a little grenade fruit right there. Okay. Sure. Totally supposed to use that, not the other thing I did. So what's over here? More little platforming stuff? Velocity Terminal. Okay. Still have my little grenade power up. Okay. What is the point? And you can't jump. So one thing I didn't know is that you can actually bounce on the big enemies too. I had no idea. Hopefully I'm not missing anything by not clearing out that room. I'm about to die. Somehow didn't. I'll take it. Into Avenue number 2. Woo! Slippery surface. Okay. I was gonna say, I tried to do the sonar explosion because I see that glass underneath the little bot there. I guess that's not it. Well, I guess I'm just here now. There we go. Moving on. Can't really control the speed. It doesn't seem like there's really any danger. Oh, that was it. I don't know, one of these things could just mysteriously be a frickin' pagey piece. I would hope not. Don't see anything, nothing behind there. Okay. Back out I go. Unless I missed something. Nope, that's everything from here. Okay. Actually, do this. So a little X marks the spot island. I see a Rextro over there. A few more spots to go to. What is that? Balloon bust. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, let me... It's like, I want to get up top here because I need to see where that little chest is. Ah! Okay, that was simple. Just somehow landed that shot and I got it. Good. Little thing under there. Go over here. Okay. There's like multiple little islands dotted around. That's kind of cool. Something I haven't found yet, I suppose, is going to be the, What is this? The treasure vault? Spoils 50-50. See the glowing tree down there. I'm curious as to whether or not I can... Oh, it probably just leads to there. Never mind. Is there anything on the backside? I don't see the play coin. At least not yet. Okay. Treasure vault, quite tiresome. 70-30. 50-50, 70-30. What else there be? If you find the treasure vault, it'll switch it 80-20. gonna grab that key from you real quick. Thanks. Oh, Shovel Knight again. Greetings, fellow knights. Thou arrived just in time. In the latest quest for treasure, I've uncovered this mighty vault containing vast fortune. Unfortunately, a group of swine knights have each claimed a key to the treasure. Their hearts are not yet pure enough to work together to achieve victory. Let me obtain their keys, young wizard, and together we shall show them the true ways of the knight. Work with me, and we'll split the treasure evenly. Have the page, and I'll settle for the vast piles of gold. I'll claim one of the keys. Charge his belly. I'm confident he would drop his key. Okay. Feel my stomach rumbling. There's 2 key. Where'd the archer pig go? Cause me no see archer pig. And the play coin is just right there. Okay. Sure. Ah. Get up there! Hmm? Ew. Excuse me? I wasn't supposed to do it like that. This game, man, this game janky. I was absolutely not supposed to just turn him around and grab the key like that. There's no way. So 3 keys. I need... one more. I guess that was the thing. Oh, because you like rust the spring. Sure. Fantastic teamwork. Would you look at that? They passed our trials. Trials, yes. Let's not forget owed 1 pagey. Okay. Whatever. Wait, all Shovel Knight's quests. There's like 2. You serious? There's literally 2. It was 1 in the base game. Or sorry, one in the first level. And then 1 here. Like what? Okay. How many pagey pieces do I have? I have half of them. I need a bunch more quills. Anything look odd or off? Like a pagey piece? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Moving on. That looks interesting. Go ahead and do the Rextra thing here. Let's do it. Grapple Glacier. All right. This is the last one. Last level in the main ones. Okay. Pretty sure coins don't really matter. I don't think they've ever mattered, other than like a high score thing. There's a medal. Okay. See the other medal. Works for me. Make a beeline toward the end of the stage. And call it done. Do that. Do that, and good. So if I just quit, because I also saw this in the speedrun, if you just like quit out, yeah, they appear, and you don't have to worry about the end screen, which is kind of a nice little speed up. So that is all of the main level retro minigames done. The only ones left are back in the overworld. Okay. So that's done. Went over there, did all that. Feel like I've gotten everything over here. Where have I not gone? I have not gone over to this way. I'm gonna see if I could do something a little bit cheeky. If I can make it work, that'd be great. This way? Yeah, over this way. Again, why not just go ahead and trivialize the entire level? Fly to the top. Don't even have to platform up to it. Okay. Some enemies over there. I feel like there was something over here. Okay, what is this? Oh. That's kind of a new thing, I suppose. Now, is that the only use for the electricity? Grab that. Quills. That leads over to there. Not gonna go over there yet. It is not the only use for the electricity, thank goodness. I'm gonna go here. Pagey piece, okay. That's nice in the fact that I don't have to necessarily look to find it. I don't have to look up where to find it. I see. Stuff over here. Kartos. You son of a bitch. Let's just get this out of the way. Not waste any time. Go ahead and get the Kartos challenge out of the way, because it's going to be a hassle. This feels like there's low gravity, and I'm not a fan. Wow. It's because there is low gravity. That's because there is low gravity. Fantastic. I just have a random cannonball. 2 random cannonballs. And at the very least, kind of see what I'm working with instead of just immediately restarting. I missed a few. Dude, I can tell this one's gonna be a little annoying. Took damage, okay. So it's what, 145? I didn't see any loot. So it's 15 off. I took damage, what, twice? Huh. So yeah, I took damage twice, so I'm still missing 5, I guess. So I need 160, apparently. So if I go here... I guess that's what you're not supposed to do. You're just supposed to take the path that has the more gems on it. I don't quite understand. Yeah, I guess so. I have extra cannonballs for whatever reason. No. No. You're not... Are you supposed to, like, shoot the cannonball so that it hits the thing on the lower track as you're going to the opposite track? That's messed up. That's a little messed up. Wow. Like, one hit and you're screwed. You have to start completely over. I know it's not that bad, but I don't know, man. That was very close. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is this? What is this minecart minigame? Because this just seems like the gimmick of split your attention between two different tracks, like an upper track and a lower track, which is fine. You know, innocent enough. Except that jump right there is kind of deceiving. But you're just supposed to know that you shoot a cannonball to the lower track. Like there's no like ease into it, it's just figure it out. Just seems it seems a little jarring compared to how this game has introduced various like gimmicks and whatnot. Have something like this kind of just show up without any warning. Like what? I'm gonna be here for a while, aren't I? $180 gems. You're not allowed to make any mistake whatsoever. Has to be perfect. What? Oh my god. And I missed it. Dude. I'm pretty sure this doesn't loop back around. What? So then what are you supposed to do for this? Like I get the start of this. But it's like after that, you know, downhill portion. Like you're given, it seems like you're given an extra cannonball. Dude, fuck off. Why is that cannonball right there? Gotta jump earlier. That extra cannonball sitting down there is... Maybe it's just extra? Maybe I should just ignore it. It almost doesn't seem like some of these jumps will work because like where the enemies are positioned, like where stuff is like set. That is such a scary jump. Are you serious? How did I not make it up to that upper track? What is this minigame right now, man? Okay. This jump. Ah! Dude! Am I jumping too early? Why is that not good enough? Just wait a little bit longer, I guess. Glad I could just, you know, sit here and play this one-handed and drink water. This fucking game. I do kind of wish you could control your speed with the analog stick of being able to speed up or slow down. It would make having to repeat the cart level a little bit better. How is that not good enough? That is outrageous. Like, I'm jumping at the right spot, collecting the gems, and I just phase through the mine track. I just phase through the rail. Like, it's not even a point of, is this minecart thing too hard? It's just feels jank. Dude! Like, what the hell is wrong with this? Why am I suddenly not allowed to land on that track? Maybe it's a case of I have to jump earlier? Like, I don't get the timing for what you're supposed to do. So it was a matter of being early. It was a matter of being early. Fair enough. Those were the 2 gems that I needed, because I didn't think I was going to be able to bounce off of the enemy there. This game. Oh, this minigame. So yeah, just seems like the B enemies have a bigger hitbox that I should try to account for. Like this one right here. But it visually it looks like I'm just about to float over it and not directly onto it. Oh, this fucking... Ooh! Ooh! Oh, this is annoying. That missed. If I'm at the last cart track, why not just give me the power to reverse? Like, go back the other way. But this is less of a case of, man, this is a difficult minecart thing, and more of like, how do I comprehend what to do? Like, what's actually intended for me to do here? Okay. Try not to float over that 1B. Just drop into it. Okay. Jesus. That should be it, yeah. Glad I'm done with the cart stuff forever. That was not... No, that was annoying. That was super freaking annoying. Yeah. Whatever. Grab all the pages. Alright. And... gonna get up and take a break. So definitely deserve it. Definitely need one after that little hiccup. So yeah, I'm gonna go, stretch, take a bathroom break. I'm gonna come back. Hopefully I can close out the rest of this level. The final few overworld stuff done. Final boss done. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Anyways, I will be back in a little bit. Do that. Do that. Really try to finish this thing out, man. Yeah, I got everything I needed from Kartos. Gonna fly my little happy butt over here. Okay, why exactly? I don't understand. Do not understand. Oh well. Okay. Like, am I supposed to carry this kind of all the way through, or... Like, what's up? I do not know. So I'm just gonna go back and try that again, I guess. Just talk to the NPC over here. Also, I guess round up the rest of these little collectibles. It really does defeat the purpose of attacking in a way. Alright, pretty simple. 268. Go down here, talk to the NPC. If I can get up. Alright, who are you? Depends who's asking. Heroes, box art, golden pages, pagey up there. Ah. Long way up. Serious equipment. Shields damaged. Amphibians, dangerous bunch. Make it up there, the built-in self-destruct sequence. Need to work together, weaken shields, find a way to take them out. Okay. Almost. Just didn't grab a butterfly. Come on. Oh. I was gonna say you can't speed boost through. Okay. Again, very, very simple. Good work, not done. And take a pagey. And go. 269. Kinda nice. So what's up here? So don't believe the boss would be. Boss is like down on the surface. Okay. Strange. And go up here. I can't do the spin dash. Because I wasn't allowed to use the spin dash. Okay. Cool. Just leads to another area. It looked like a pagey piece. Very pretty. Like boom. Did good. The assault on the amphibian homeworld can begin. Well. All right. Do not know where that landed. So I'm just gonna go down this way. Landed over there. Ah, yeah, and I still have to get those. A little warp point. Very good. Onto the ambush. What is this? Couple things here and there. There's where the goats are gonna be. Woo! Alright. So that's done. Nothing in the toilet, but it is suspiciously lit. Okay. Verge of serious problem. Utilities go down below and fix the plumbing. Bury the remote. Okay. So I was supposed to do that. Alright. A straight line to go. So nothing there. I do need to somehow fly over here. Never mind, we're good. For nothing. Anything around the side? Nothing. No pirate's treasure. Which I've yet to find. So what are we doing here? Besides dropping frames. Ah, okay. Let's do that. Okay. Let's say, is there some other little secret thing here or no? No, the pipe needing a bit of a push. Okay. No little secret ground pound spot yet. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. Ah. A little weird. Wrong way. There, go up top, I guess, grab the little power up there and do the thing, huh? Okay. Right into place. We're back to the beginning. Nothing else around? Okay, so why is there a thing here? God. Okay. Sure. Why not? Hopefully I didn't miss anything in there. Okay. Anything else over here at the moment? There's this thing on top. I don't see much else. 132 and 150, 3 more pieces, and a bunch of that stuff. Okay. Considering I've already done the Rextro stuff. Yeah. Boss fight. Got it. Starfish Flash. Okay. Ah, this thing. Can I make it? Yeah, just barely. Yeah, I skipped over here. Strangers, interested galaxy fans, starfishing. Asteroids above. Okay. Go ahead and do it. Want to give it a go? Catch more than 20 in the time limit, will give you a prize. Avoid the red stars that count against you. Sure. Let's do it. So it's like a 3D space, eh? What? Oh. I was like confused for a second. Like what I was supposed to do there. 4 more? Okay. Guess I'll do that maybe double. Beat my PB. Okay, and try another. 30. Now that I actually know what to do, we shouldn't be too bad. Ah. Hello? Why'd that one not count? Oh my god. Una más. Okay. First try. First try is fine. Don't suppose I have to do that again, do I? Do that again for like a pagey piece? Get like 40. Let me talk to him. Nope, I do not. Okay. Missing a few here. It's only probably because I haven't transformed into the ship yet. Feety found. Okay. So then... Didn't see Feety. Oh, Feety's right there. Defrost, flight, fish in a barrel. I was gonna say, since I have this, go ahead and use the transform. At least boot them all up. Let's do it. Control ship, sail boost, X, Y, B are different weapons. Aha. Alright. Oh, so you could just like swim in the water if you want to. Granted, if you turn in the ship. So that was fish in a barrel. That's going to be defrost flight. So I have to come back with, I have to get to the ship again. Use the little flamethrower thing. And then grab it. Cool. There we go. Ah, torn little pagey piece. That is what? Not boss. Really? Okay. A little frantic at the end, but whatever. So 10 more quills. Go over here real quick. Very simple. Only missing one more. So if I do this... So it gives you like a second. Okay. That makes sense. Gives you a second to swim around, then after that, nothing. So defrost flight is where I need to go. One pagey piece. I guess they're scattered across the sky. Wait, so I have to... was gonna say, I have to... Two. Where's the first one? Oh, it's up there. Alright, well, a little bit less complicated than I thought. Sure. So that's done. Now I think I just start doing the ship stuff. Though I want to see if I can kind of use the flight option and go to that other island I haven't gone to yet. Yeah. Or if it's gonna block me. Oh, it's a race. It's a little race course. And you can just, like, fly into it. Seriously? Wow. Guess that was to probably get something up above. Maybe. Though I don't know why 3 nondescript crates would be where they were. Okay. Well, this kind of bungles it, doesn't it? I'm curious to see if this race will still work if I, like, keep that closed for a second. Competitive race. Sail through all the hoops. So will it go? Oh, it just, like, loads you into a separate thing. Okay. So I can't use any of the weapons that I have. Ah, that sucks. Maybe. We'll see. Probably shouldn't have done that. But we're good. Alright. Yay. Am I gonna have to do that again? No. Shockingly enough, no. Okay, what... I mean, what all's left here? Reveal another. Eevee. Just out in the middle of nowhere, eh? Oh, it's probably like, yeah, one of the little ship spawns. Yeah, probably one of the little ship things. Okay. Gotta get me on one of these. It's back over this way. Guess it's under the bridge here. Pagey piece. Really? That's all the Ghost Riders? Triple Pagey. 6 quills missing. I would have thought that that little thing on the top of the ship would have been something, but I suppose not. Okay. Trying to figure out like where else to go other than over to the boss. Still have not figured out where that first thing is. Alrighty. Hello. Evening. Nice night for a sail, eh? Sometimes I like to skim the surface of this cosmic shore. Certainly is. You're looking a little low orbit there. Say, you look like you're packing some hefty cannons there. Got an itch on my back that I just can't reach. Perhaps some pesky microbial life trying to evolve. I know a guy who had a bad rash of them for a few millennia. Awful state of affairs that was. Reckon you could blast it away for me? I'd be really appreciative. Worry about making crater. My girlfriend thinks they add character. Okay. Oop. Planet. I've done my Mooney. Okay. Get to see how fun this is. Woo! Oh. Elements of surprise, eh? Okay. Little bit strange. That is totally fair. Totally fair. Try it again. Whoa. Can I skip? I can skip. God damn it! Ah. Just want to get the rest of this stuff done, man. It would have been nice if this just, like, immediately jumped into the fight rather than having to do that again. Yeah. Okay. Yeesh. Okay. It's a little bit more involved of a fight, I gotta say. Kinda like it. Oh boy. Last little bit, eh? Oh god, now I gotta dodge a bunch of stuff. Woo! Hey, okay. Alright. Not too complicated. Sure. What was that, like second try? Third try? Controlling the boat, a little weird. Definitely a little weird. So is there a pagey piece out here by chance? I'm missing a few things. Need one more. Very first one. Grand Tome Ghosts. Okay. So that means I'm missing, what, 2 more pagey pieces? And the pirate treasure, and then a couple quills somewhere? Missing 6 quills, man. Damn it! I don't like that. Not where I'd expect that. Trying to be on the lookout for, you know, any those little ground pound spots. But I don't see one. So yeah, 2 more pagey pieces, pirate treasure. Is that a pagey piece up there? Oh no, that's a pirate treasure. Good. And I see 2 quills across the way. Or is that 3? Ooh. Nice. I was able to recover that enough to keep on going. Okay, so 3 quills somewhere. 3 quills somewhere and a pagey piece. Or 2 pagey pieces. Nice. Gonna say, if I were... just some, like, out-of-the-way quills... hanging out... that would be the most likely spot. Where would be the most likely spot for these last few things? Nothing over there. That's where the little shield thing is. Went down there to Carto. Don't see anything over here. Okay. That's nothing. And I'm missing, yeah, just 3 quills, man. Really? Damn it. I was hoping I could just kind of glide over to that spot. Okay. They wouldn't be, like, over on this giant planetoid, would they? Perhaps, perhaps not. Nothing over there. I really hope they're not inside somewhere. So that would be kind of unfortunate. Oh, like inside one of the challenge areas. That wouldn't be good. I don't see anything, at least not yet. We go back to this little island. Already been over there. We'll look up a little bit higher. Nothing over there. Nothing over here. Not really anything in here. Just coins on top. Three quills, man. 3 itty-bitty little quills. If I take some water and I extinguish that, will anything happen? Probably not. I'll try it anyway, though. So let's see. No. Absolutely not. Damn it. I'm gonna be like flying around searching some more. Don't think they were inside. Way. I was gonna say, what is in here? Just a bunch of coins. Damn it. Damn! May as well try to get an aerial view. That is just a bit of terrain. I don't think I saw that before, and I did not see that stuff before. Oh yeah, I'm not making that. Never mind, I am. Just that good. So, pretty sure I already did this, though. Oh, there's the other three. Never mind, we're good. Go on the quills. We just need the pagey pieces. Speak of the devil. One right there. I need one more. One more little pagey piece. Wherever that may be. Probably in one of those things. Okay. Done there. Say, where is the nearest ship thing? And it's right there. It's in the one little gated thing that I didn't unlock. Damn it. Trying to be cute. Nondescript skull. Nothing. Do this real quick. If it's not in those little things over there, then I'm just gonna look it up. I mean, hell, it wouldn't surprise me if this last pagey piece is on the outskirts of the map. Don't know why it would be, but... Nothing. Okay. ¿Dónde está pagey piece? Alright, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Right over there, right there, up top of there. Walk by an obstacle, all the way up top, got that one. Spiky enemies. Do that. The one on the there. Some spin attacks. Did I not get that? I mean, I would have gotten that. Got that one in the bottom. Right for cover. Head inside. Basic enemies. Back of thing. So it must be that other little spot also. Get out of here. Must be the kill all enemies bit. Okay. Or it's just right there. You know. Sure. Okay. I believe that is everything in this level. 50, 150, 8 out of 8. We are done. Galleon Galaxy. All in all, not too bad, but that minecart level, oh boy. That was annoying. That minecart level, I think all of them really haven't been great. Really haven't been great. So now I'm gonna make my way back to the first level, back into, I think, Tribal Stack Tropics. Grab the pirate treasure there, and then clean up around the overworld, do the Rextra levels and whatnot, and then on to Capital B and sunset this game. Actually, yeah, finish Capital B. Go back over this way. Is there another cutscene, or is it just loading? Please don't tell me the game. Okay. Woo. It's like, please don't tell me the game crashed. But I don't imagine this is gonna take me too much longer. Now, unfortunately, it's gonna leave me kind of in an awkward spot of, you know, may not be enough time to do anything else. I guess it is what it is. That is number 3. It's Rextro. It's the outside world. I'm gonna go here. Scooch on back over this way. What is this? Nothing. Gleeful Glide. Cover trail. Don't care. Necessarily. Cool. So I can buy the rest of the tonics. That also means I can equip one more. This is like the multiple areas on the overworld being broken up and having, I guess, separate load screens is odd. Like, I get it to kind of, I guess, break up the computing power. Maybe like to conserve a little bit more space for memory. But it's still a little odd. Okay. Is that... Oh, I can't even warp there. Really? Wait, how is this guy still sleeping? This is like the first marker to unlock. What? Wild. Back into Hub 1, or Level 1. Grab the pirate treasure, clear out the rest of Trousers' upgrades. And then back into the overworld. Which, yeah, I saw where this was, I think, as I was watching the speed run earlier today. And again, I watched the speedrun up to Galleon Galaxy because I wanted to kind of leave that for, obviously, my own experience and exploration. But I was curious as to where this this last pirate treasure was. Turns out it's it's kind of hidden, but not as well, more than I guess the other ones were, in a way. Because you don't really notice where it is as you're moving around the level. Whatever. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. And we're done. That is every single tonic bought. I got an achievement for getting all the health extenders, so maybe they're bugged a little bit. Maybe some of the achievements are bugged. Now, one more slot. What do I put it on? Is there any last little bits and bobs to make the game a skosh bit more difficult? I don't think so. Maybe the, yeah, the fall damage. That's about it. Everything else appears to be fine by me. One collector medallion for free. Got all the little costumes. Way too much of this other stuff. Definitely do not have enough money to purchase it all. But yeah, as I was saying, make our way over here. It is right there. It is right over there. Just hidden away. Behind some boxes and a conspicuous little torch. That is every pirate skull done. That is Hub 1 done. So yeah, purchased all that stuff. I was gonna say, I'll go out, I guess, the organic way. Go out through the book. Check the shop one more time. No, everything's purchased on the tonic end. All the costumes are done. Have no idea what I unlocked. Mysterious monocle. Just like go down the line of things to get. I was gonna say, not enough on the pants. Collector's pirate shorts. There's some other stuff here. Kind of whatever. Fun little things. Everything done. Everything done. All the levels complete. So I'm gonna head back out to, I guess, Shipwreck Creek. Get whatever is over there. And then come back to Rextro, finish out Rextro, and Capital B. Final boss. with only 1 HP. And ever since I found that tonic, I've had it on the entire time. Which it doesn't really mean much. Honestly. I haven't there's been like maybe the occasional moment in a boss fight where I've been like, damn, I completely forgot I only had 1 HP. But I guarantee you if I took it off, I'd have like what, 6, 7? It'd be a little excessive. Make getting through the rest of the stuff fairly easy. Yeah. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Back outside I go. Another loading screen? No, good. The question is, can I just like kind of, you know, skip my way back to the front? Does not seem like I can. God damn it. Not really? Telling me that I'm not allowed to just hop over this rock here and like get to the very beginning? Like I see it. I can just like barely see it. Wow. So that's like, I have to do all this over again. But I guess the good thing is that once I go grab the rest of these pages, I can just warp back inside. Yeah, not too bad. There's the, well, never mind. There's the little bookmarker that's all of a sudden there. Crazy. Alright. Go over here. See what's on this side. You serious? Okay. A little scary for a second. That'll do. So I think I remember a couple of things from first game. Yeah, there was like the cannon here. You just do that. Yeah. Ground pound and get the pagey. So what is over here? Ah, okay. They had to like spin. Because it looks like a little twirly flower. Either or. Anything else? You know what? Let me just go ahead and pay for it. Unless I could just spontaneously find it. Unless it's up here. Would it be up here? Maybe? Oh, it's right there at the top. Okay. Sure. Yeah, mastered. That is everything over here at the beginning. Okay, so now I need to make my way. Yeah, 42 out of 50. So which way... Where should I go? Please. Oh. Head over this way, I suppose. Go over to Rextro. And I guess the remaining arcade machines should have enough pages. Should get me up to what? 49 out of 50 pages? Unless there's one extra for the final boss. Glad that didn't take too long. Okay. Zoom over here. What is it, this one? Yeah. Dinosaur Desert. Meaningless. Ooh. All right, neat little move. Okay. Ooh. Okay. You see that second medal? Holler. So I do not see it yet. Not bad, not bad. Woo! Nice. Hell yeah. Collect all medals and Rextro bites back. Okay. There's probably an achievement to get all the cosmetics. Okay. That's 295. Need 45 left. So what I would like to do... Maybe I should have saved some of the coins. Plumbing Plunder. Shrubbery Sneak. Yeah, I probably should have saved some coins. Just like unlocked everything. Oh, it's everything. Never mind. Never mind, we're good. Okay. So, I mean, I guess this is, you know, one way of doing it. It would have been funny if there was like a final boss for the Rextra Bites Back stuff. I think that would have been pretty neat. I'm sure there's one more level that I have to do, because I'm at, what, 46? Ah, damn it. I was impatient. Get out of here. Huh. Okay. Up top, I suppose? Why did it put me back there? Oh. Guess I just never... I thought I got this one. I thought I got that. Oh, am I missing? I'm missing a few. Where would they be? The rest are in Highbury Tower, so I'm missing two more pages. I cleared out the first area, so it's not over here. They have to be in the last one. Yeah, they would have to be in the last, I guess, hub section. Let me go see. Maybe it's like two that I hadn't discovered. It's gotta be, because yeah, so it'll be 48 out of 50 if I just go ahead and do the capital B fight, the final boss fight. So I'm missing two. I have no idea. Okay. Let's see. Survey says it's capital. Oh, capital beaten is 1 through 3. So it's just a triple pagey. Okay. Never mind then. Nothing else to purchase. Yeah, okay. If it's 1 through 3, a triple pagey, I've got a little collectathon in me. 5 out of 5. I mean, everything's right there, man. Every quill's collected. The final sort of pages are the final boss. All the Ghost Riders have been collected. You know, just very simple. Very, very simple. So I think without further ado, we just head on up. Head on up, go for it. See what kind of a final boss I'm in for. I vaguely recall what it was like in the first game, and it was okay. So we'll just have to see what happens here. Yep. Got all the pages. Unlock the door to the office at capital B. Here we go. One final cutscene into a boss fight. I doubt you get anything for 100%ing this game. Alright. Ah, so you're finally here. My forecasts were spot on. After I made you redundant, the rest of the pages will be mine. With a restored one book, I'll have the power to rewrite the universe. I don't think so. This isn't your story. You don't get to write it. Can't speed up the text. It isn't. This is my company, my building, my plan. Ever since you arrived, I've been delivering pages to my pagey doors. Give me the rest of the pages. It's time to end this. We're not handing them over. If anyone is ending anything, it's us. Very well. See, it's time for hostile negotiations. And duck. Dr. Quack. Hey, Dr. Quack. How you doing? Duck down, duck down. Fetch my pillow full of duck down. And fuck you. I removed him. Why did he remove his legs? Alright, what is this? Money Talks by Ted Curtis. Ooh. Very fun. Very neat. Bob Heinrich Jr. Okay. Little odds and ends. Nothing else? Alright. Sit in his chair. Rough his chair up a little bit. Here we go. Push on through. See what kind of a final boss fight I'm in store for. Idiots! I can't believe you followed me to my penthouse arena. It said stationary covered on the elevator buttons. I've been preparing for this moment. Witness my impressive short-term growth. Alright. Didn't need to share that. Ah! Crowd-funded corporate creep. Alright. Ooh. What that? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Alright, the... Oh shit. I was gonna say the, whoa. Visual indicators here. Yeah, I don't want to get near that. Okay. Alright. Didn't even see that. Sure. Whatever. Ah. Damn, right trigger. Ooh, helpful. Okay. Maybe try to, like, stick a little bit closer, potentially? Ah, this is a little far away. Okay. What if he has a phase 2? Itchy nose! I also don't know if the actual projectiles that spawn the enemies in will hurt. Woo! I want to be a little careful. I'm sure I could actually hit him again. Like another one of those. Oh shit. Oh, a little bit of arena transformation? Alright. Okay. Was not really... Not doing too well. But I get it. Dude, I want this controller. I want this right trigger to stop sticking. That is not good. Probably a ground pound and a, ground pound and then spin. Okay. Let's do something like that. So it doesn't damage you. Okay. I wanted to intentionally stand in like the enemy spawner. Ah, damn it! I chose this. I chose this. You can only take one hit. There's like a little bit of delay when he wakes up. That's just unfortunate. Okay. Woo. Why did you throw it all the way out there, huh? That's better. Yeah, now is when he throws the, these things. Question is... Dude, that is so hard to see. Oh, so close. So close. Ooh. Nice! Is that GG? Or is that only phase 1? That's only phase 1. Okay. Holy shit. So here's a question. Do I have to do every single phase with 1 health? Wow. Wow, pretty much, yeah. Okay, wasn't allowed to do more damage. Very cool. Could say, how am I supposed to tell which ones are... How am I supposed to tell which ones are good and which ones aren't? You know what? This works out pretty well. Alright, so this phase again. I'm thinking if this fight is drawn out this way, if there's like a third phase, then I may just, you know... Huh. Okay. You know... I've reached the point of I'm good. It's not going to affect my pride too much if I take off the 1 health tonic thing. And in fact, put on more health because, you know, just sure. Because this fight is definitely... I don't really have too much else to prove. So I'm gonna go here real quick. Where is it? Yeah. We just add more hearts, because why not? And the underwater thing is useless, so... Reptile roll damages enemies. Sure, let's do that. Corplets die in 1 hit. Don't need the glide anymore. 1 hit wonder will disable the tough luck tonic. What? Huh. I mean, I'll do the glide timer, and Spinfinite I don't think even works. So I'll just do the double... Actually, you know what? I'll do that. Okay. Back to ye old boss. Don't even know how much health I have. I might have a shit ton of it. I have 8 health going into the fight. Well, 4 right now, but it's pretty good. So let's see what happens if I just go into this with like full health instead of 1. Because yeah, that first phase pretty self-explanatory. Those other ones, eh. Or the second phase where he just does the ground slams and the shockwaves. Eh. I guess take it or leave it. Alright. So at this point, I'm just like, I'm not even really scared of anything in this fight. It's just seeing what attacks he does and going, ooh, ah. Oh, you can... I did not know you could just, like, hit him. Had no clue. There's all the extra health. Yeah, I didn't know you could just, like, straight up hit him. Yeah, I have 11 health. I don't really see myself losing this fight unless you instantly die by falling into the... Woo! Okay. On to the next one, I suppose. Whatever this is gonna be. Yeah, shockwave stuff. Smaller stage. I see. Yeah, get some like free hits in. Very nice. No, not the button! Okay. Can I do this again? I can't. Yeah, this is weird. Like, I get you try to minimize the amount of visual clutter by stomping on the buttons, but oh yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Woo! Okay, got him. I was just like, you're seriously joking with that. Is there a third phase? Holy shit! What is this final boss fight? It's like they dumped all the energy and time into it. Like this is involved. You wanna do this on 1 HP? Brother man, you serious? Okay. Little odd. I get it though. Ah, almost kept it alive. Sure. And he's dead. Okay. Defeat count will be at the end of the game. That's GG. You know, not the sound effect of me constantly spinning, but no, this can't be. This isn't how this is meant to go. The one book is mine. It's me who decides things, not you. And the drowns. And that's 300 pages. That's everything. No, like, immediate cutscene after. Just another loading screen. Okay. Sure. Sure. I guess credits. Whatever else. I wonder real quick though. Before I let that cutscene play out, I'm gonna take a quick little bathroom break because I probably should have done that a few minutes ago. I blue balling the end of the game. Be right back. Okay, very quick bathroom break, all things considered. Back to the cutscene. Okay. Mega punch. Add a button on the controller. International Lego Day through Massive Bash. You see, it would be interesting to see if I almost said rare, if Platonic could pull off a kart racer. I think it'd be kind of fun to see them pull off a kart racer. And why did Yuka's voice suddenly get really low? Ah, here it is. Okay. Credits? Why another... GG? Yeah, there it is. Yooka Replaylee. What a game. Probably quite a few X-Rare devs. I think that was kind of the one of the things that I guess Platonic is known for. A few people who have worked at Rare. But a second shot at the very first game. So to... Hey, there's Grant Kirkhope. Damn, there's the fast forward. That's a lot of backers, man. Let me see if there's like a... Dude, that's a lot of backers. Holy shit. Only in the B's. Okay. It's just probably a bunch of backers. Hey, look at that. Thanks for playing. Well, thank you for, I guess, remaking the first game. Cute little artwork. Did I get anything for 100%ing the game? It's a big question before I, like, launch into... No, you just get booted back to the beginning! Just under 14 hours. Everything collected except for the, oh, what is it? Except for the cosmetic stuff, which I wasn't honestly really paying attention to. Got all the tonics. Got all the quill upgrades, I guess. But, yeah, let me load back into the map real quick. Is there even like a post-credits sort of cutscene, or is there going to be any dialogue coming back into this? Like, what's up? That was really abrupt for an ending. Like, really abrupt. Wow. Are you okay? Yeah, I guess that's done. Wow. Oh, yeah. I mean, there you go. There's all the collectibles, all the quills done, all the pages done, all the Ghost Riders found, all this stuff found. Now, granted, I did, you know, look up a few things with the pagey pieces and whatnot, but I gotta, it kind of warranted it after a while. So, I really wish that it would kind of boot me back to very start. Cause I have to go through like 2 more cutscenes, or like 2 more loading screens. I guess just kind of talking right now. Talking for a little bit. Yooka Replaylee. No 100% like benefit. Just the satisfaction of a day's work type deal. I mean, what do I sort of cover first? Because I could kind of go 50-50, like talk about some positive, talk about some negative. Oh, you know what? I should have gone to the first thing. Cause now I gotta do all this jazz. Yeah, I want to get back to Shipwreck Creek. Back to where I started the game. So I should have taken that one shortcut back to the start. Yeah, like where do I start with this game? I guess to kind of frame it in, you know, a video essay form, like a very, very unasked for review. This game is okay. Like, it is painfully okay. In that it shows a lot more cohesiveness from the first release. Never opened this. Fun. It shows a lot more cohesiveness from the first release of the game versus like what it was back then. it seems like a little bit more tight-knit, a little bit more composed together. Oh yeah, this is like a perfect area to kind of do this in. Can't even go inside. What a shame. But yeah, it's in a few different ways. This game is like a very welcome step up from the first release. You know, starting the game out, having all of the moves unlocked, kind of starting out in a little cave section. The story has you as just like two bystanders who are like adventuring or traveling, and they get, you know, they get shipwrecked here in this land, and they have the problem to deal with of like the giant book and whatnot, in capital B. And this game like kind of folds you into the experience rather than just plopping you down right here at the start like the first game did, to the best of my memory, because I did not play the first game in preparation for this one. So it's gonna be kind of spotty-ish memory going off of, but yeah, to say that this game is like painfully okay, this game isn't outstanding, but it's not like terrible. It's not a step back from the release of the first game. It's just that stuff was way too easy in this game. Too many of the challenges, too many of the puzzles were way too easy to figure out. There was like maybe one or two things, but the highlights being that one like hot tub pagey in Glitter Glaze Glacier, that like all you had to do was just like fart in the water multiple times and you got that pagey. And there might have been like a couple more things that the answer kind of escaped me for a second, but all in all, the challenge is just kind of not there. And to sort of the detriment with this game is like, while it is great that you are just given all of the moves outright from the very beginning, the side of that same coin is you are given all of the moves right at the start from the very beginning. And there is very little depth to go off of from that. A lot of the puzzles and a lot of the challenges, kind of holding that thing that I just said, you can kind of bypass them. You could just like skirt around the actual challenge, use one of your other skills, and still get the reward without actually doing the intended way of things. So it's a bit of a letdown to notice that, you know, this was kind of challenging. I would say the only real challenge was the final boss. And maybe the only other thing was the tentacle boss in the marsh level. But everything else, man, like, easy to do. The Ghost Rider stuff I thought was kind of... It was bizarre with the Ghost Rider stuff of like, yeah, you feed a ghost something and you get the ghost. You use your sonic power to get one. You fight another to get one. But like, they auto collect. You just do the thing and you can walk away from them and you will collect them. Like, you don't do anything beyond that. I believe in the first game you would do like the intended action and then you would collect the ghost, and that doesn't happen in this game. I don't know what the decision was behind that, but it feels kind of stiff in being able to collect them. As far as like all the collectibles concerned, because this is a 3D platformer, like a collectathon platformer, you know, quills, pages, you know, the Ghost Riders, the pirate treasures, the play coins, and the molecules, or the molecules, they're fine. The quills, they get trivial once you get the quill magnet and you equip it. You could just like kind of be somewhat near where they are, and then you don't have to worry about them because they home in on you. The pirate treasures, they don't have any meaning. Like, they're just there. They're just like one extra thing in the world to collect, and there's no reward other than what, like a costume piece? That was it? Yeah, and like even all the cosmetic stuff, yeah, it's cute and it's funny. But beyond that, maybe it would have been nice if there was some kind of if they had like some little visual effects or some like powers to them. Might have been a bit much, but kind of is what it is. I really do wish that you collected powers, much like in the first game, because having them, and I'm jumping around all over the place, but like having all the powers from the very start was a bad idea, because it just, while you can complete a level like in one shot and you don't have to revisit them, and I can appreciate that, it just immediately trivializes every single challenge in the level based off of having everything. And I remember from the first game, if you didn't have a certain move, like the sonar explosion, or like the sonar move that you had to, you know, unlock from the first release of Yooka-Laylee, then you would have to come back later for it. And I kind of like that. I know I'm probably in the minority saying that, but I kind of liked having to, true to Banjo-Kazooie's form of purchasing moves, I like that. They took it away and it feels weird. The collectible stuff, going back to the collectible stuff real quick, the pagey pieces, hit and miss. More miss than hit. Some of them felt so just random in where they were. And I did not like them. I didn't like how they were implemented, and I wish they were implemented a little bit differently. Solely based on the fact that a lot of them, you had to use the buddy slam move. And the collectible locations, like the little visual effects for the buddy slam locations, like the little buried treasure, if you will, should have been different. Should have been a little bit more obvious to find. Like they were really subtle, and they could have been a lot better. As far as like all these tonics are concerned, you know, having playing with one heart pretty much for the entire game, except for the final boss, was fun. Didn't really make too much more challenging. I have like the original music on. Yeah, the tonics didn't, they felt kind of fun, but again, this feels like it was implemented backwards. Like, that says breathless, limits how long you can stay underwater. Why would I take this tonic? Why would I have infinite underwater breathing at the outset of the game, and then buy a tonic that puts a breath meter on you? I know it's an arbitrary challenge / restriction, and even like the fall damage thing. Why wouldn't these be the opposite? Like, at the very start of the game, you would have to purchase the tonics to not take fall damage and to have infinite air supply when you're underwater. It feels so bizarre in like how all this stuff was done, or at least how the tonics were implemented. I don't know, man. Oh, ew. I didn't even, like, put the little vignettes on. This is... Oh, God. Oh my god. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, that's not great. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. I need to condense this a little bit more. What else? Music. It's Grant Kirkhope. I mean, there's you know, for lack of a better term, star power, because people know who Grant Kirkhope is. You know, seasoned veteran of the video game composing scene. I think the music was really good. It fit pretty much everywhere. There may have been like a few pieces, like a few moments in some of the tracks where it felt a little too bombastic, but that's kind of nitpicky. It's really not meaningful in any way. But I'd say the music fit, and the art style. Yeah, let me do that. Filmic. A little bit more contrast, a little more saturation. The art style, super fun. Loved looking at it. All the levels definitely had their own identity. Kind of obvious to say, but still. They popped visually in a lot of ways. I would say the Galleon Galaxy looked really, really good. I think probably like a standout level, in my opinion. Though all of them were looked really good. Carried over from the first release. I really enjoyed how the enemies in this game were given a distinct visual style per level. Like in the casino level, I think they were like stacks of cards. And in like Moody Maze Marsh, they were little monsters, like little swamp monsters. And in Glitter Glaze Glacier, they were like Yetis. So they all like fit their respective themes. And yeah, I mean, Capital B looked good. Yooka-Laylee themselves, I think adding, I can't remember if, I want to say in the original iteration, because yeah, in the first release, Laylee didn't have fur, and she does in this game, and I think that was a good move to kind of give her fur. All the different NPCs are from, you know, first game, looked fine. Shovel Knight was like a fun, really charming cameo that I enjoyed. Yeah, just like a lot of quirky characters, kind of reminiscent of the Banjo-Kazooie style. Going back to the collectibles a little bit, this game having, let me see here. This game having 300 pages is ridiculous. I'm just gonna outright say it. I'm not gonna pull any punches on that. It's outright ridiculous. There shouldn't be 300 pages in this game. I think, if I can remember, I briefly saw on the Steam page, you know, going off of Steam reviews, I have to take that with a mountain of salt, but there was one Steam review that said this game took a lot of mechanics from Super Mario Odyssey, and I couldn't agree more. Like, the pages felt like moons, and they felt a little egregious. They felt a little bloaty. Like there was just too many of them for too many simple tasks. Even more so for the fact that each time you collected a Ghost Rider, you were given a pagey, and then you got a triple pagey once you collected every Ghost Rider in a stage. It's like, why? I would just rather get the Ghost Rider and then get the triple pagey at the end. Like it just feels like bloat for the sake of making a bigger collectible number. The amount of quills I think is fine. I kind of wish that they were grouped in bigger numbers rather than these little disparate clumps throughout the different levels. I can see incentivizing the player to really explore the reaches and the extent of each level and each level's map. but still, they could have been grouped a little bit bigger. And the quill magnet was like a good tonic, like a super, super good tonic to have. The play coins, meh. Molecules, meh. And I already said that the treasure, like the pirate treasure pieces, are worthless. Like, they do nothing. I don't understand why they were included in the game. I kind of wish they weren't. Or if they were, I wish that there was something meaningful that you got out of them. Traversing all the different, you know, levels and whatnot, and even the hub is fine. The warps, being able to like warp to different places is super convenient. I like that little touch of being able to just like quickly go from point A to B to C, etc. to like nab up stuff that you missed. But it's kind of bad that all the hub sections, I think, are broken up into 3 pieces. Like, this is the first section, and then you have a second section for, I think, levels 1 and 2 and maybe 3, and then a third section for 4, 5, and the final boss. But it would have been nice if it was all incorporated into one hub area. I know that Banjo-Kazooie, I don't think had a loading screen per se, but all the different overworld pieces inside Grunty's Mountain didn't feel necessarily as disconnected as this kind of does. Yeah. The vending machine and the trouser, having to buy, like, you know, tonics and whatnot is fine. And, like, tonic slots and everything else. And the, you know, occasional helpful move is okay. I'm glad they're there. I'm super glad they were, like, at the start of the level versus, like, kind of spread out, much like in the original release, because that's what this is at the end of the day. It's just comparing it to the first release of the game. But, you know, all in all, I would have to say music fine, art fine, gameplay really simple, not a lot of depth to it. Very kind of rudimentary, very one-dimensional. Doesn't feel great, but it's not like terrible. Because you could just like Goomba stomp an enemy and they die, or you could like kill them in one hit with one of the tonics, or you make them stronger, but even making them stronger, you still kill them in one hit by hitting them over the top of the head by jumping on top of them. So it just seems kind of redundancy. So yeah, the combat, it's not really there for that. And the overall gameplay's fine. Like, you've got different little, you know, movement options, you know, charging the reptile roll and really chaining that together with like other stuff, like being able to glide and spin, is really nice when it works out. But it seems like the game kind of discourages you from doing that with like certain bits of level design. Like, I know Glitter Glaze had a lot of verticality to it, and it really made you go for like the little flight power up, which, again, first game lets you fly infinitely for free because it's one of the moves. This game, it's a limited power up. That was a good call. I like that. It really does. It limits you and it makes you play the level more. So yeah. Yeah, that was a good thing for the gameplay. Some of the stuff with like the sonar and whatnot can be used as like, I guess, a stun, and I guess the sonar explosion can be used to damage enemies was fine. The most useless skill in this game, the camo, wherever that is. Where's the camo? There it is. Kind of ironic that I almost couldn't find it in the move list. Yeah, the camo. Why is the camo in here other than it being thematically for the chameleon character? There were a couple of uses, but both in the overworld and in what, like maybe the casino level, with that niche case of reflecting a laser onto some other areas. But this, like the camo, you did not use hardly at all. The tail twirl and being able to just infinitely do it right out of the gate, making that tonic like redundant. Where is it? Why is this here? Like you can do this already. Like there's no need to have this on. Like you just do it. Not unless my game is somehow bugged at the outset. But I get that this is supposed to be like a goofy, childlike spiritual successor. But it doesn't, it feels shallow. It feels like there could have been some more QA testing for the gameplay loop, different stuff, and it makes me a little sad. It really does. But did I have a terrible time with this game? No, I didn't. I enjoyed my time with this game. I'm glad that I played it. I'm glad that I gave it a shot. And yeah, it just, some of this stuff should have been looked at multiple times by independent parties and been like, why is this here? I would say. Like this game borrows heavily from Super Mario Odyssey with the collectible count and like going around and getting stuff to a detriment. The combat is barely combat. That's right, the minigame stuff. Oh god, the carts. The carts were cute for like the first time it was introduced. Like Kartos in like the first level. It was a little cutesy minigame, and then after that it just wore out instantly. Like I was already done with it because you have to get the exact amount of maximum collectibles and there's no leeway. If you miss one, you have to restart the whole thing over again. And you only have two buttons: jump and fire a cannonball when you collect the cannonball. You can't speed up, you can't slow down. That sucks. That feels kind of bare bones, and it feels like it could have been fleshed out more. The Rextro minigames were awesome. I'm so glad those were incorporated into this game versus in the first game. The Rextro minigames were like homages to older arcade things. This one having its own unique identity, and it being this cute little, you know, extend the neck and like grab medals and do all that, I thought was really fun. I enjoyed that. Did it get super just stale after a while? Sure. Absolutely. You go a little, you go throughout the level, you collect the medals, which aren't hard to go out of your way to collect, and then you get to the end of the level and you're done. All the coins that you collect in the meantime are meaningless. Even at this point, having like, I guess there probably is like a bug going on with my game. I had mentioned last stream that for whatever reason, enemies were despawning and I was just collecting coins passively, and you're not supposed to do that, I'm fairly certain. So I didn't really have to worry about purchasing too much stuff. And the fact that you can, you know, purchase hints and actually purchase pagey locations from the teleport points was cool. It was good. I like that. Anything else regarding this game? It's just kind of there. It really is just kind of there. I did say at the start that I am apprehensive about playing the impossible layer because I just kind of don't want to play it now that I've played this game. And I know that the second game is more of it is more Donkey Kong Country inspired, with it being 2D. But I don't know, man. I think you're gonna get some enjoyment out of this if you prefer very simple platformers, and it is obviously a very family-friendly game. I'm so glad it was made But at the same time, I really wish it had a little longer in the oven to cook. Like a little bit longer to be fleshed out, to be QA'd. Even though this was supposed to be the result of the first game's reception, it still feels like stuff could have been worked on. Stuff could have been improved on a bit more, and it's a little sad, but it's still a fun game in a very average regard. So yeah, all in all, long story short, it's an okay game. Ultimately, would I recommend somebody this game to play? Immediately, I want to say no. And that sucks to say. But at the same time, I want to say no on the caveat of if you're like a hardcore gamer, and you know, grew up with 3D platformers, you know, you grew up with Banjo-Kazooie, you grew up with like Spyro, like the PlayStation platformers and all that, you'll find like a little bit of positive energy from this. But if you're like super hardcore and you're looking for something, if you're looking for like a tried and true spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, this isn't it. It's really not. It's borrowing too heavily from Mario Odyssey. It's frankly too easy. And stuff still feels like it's a bit unfinished. Like some of the level mechanics, some of the bosses still feel a little unfinished, still feel very stilted, very stale. But you know, for like a you know, baby's first platformer, for introducing this as like, you know, a family-friendly game, if you have kids and you play this with your kids, this is like a perfect game to play through. I would say that the final boss offers that last little bit of challenge that maybe you're looking for at the end of the game. But yeah, I would say playing this game, you do not need 100% it. In fact, you could just do the first level and get a lot of the pages from the overworld, and I think you can already get to the final boss, because capital B, you just need 120 pages, and I have 300. So you barely needed half. You barely needed half to actually beat the game, and there's no reward for 100%ing it. So yeah, this game is fine, not great, not terrible. I don't want to give it a numerical value because that's just stupid at this point. And yeah, would I recommend it? Only on the caveat of it's a family-friendly game, it's very simple, you're not going to get a lot of challenge out of it. Yeah. And definitely don't 100% this. Like, there's no point in 100%ing this game. There's no point in, you know, trying to beat capital B with the 1 health tonic, collecting the pirate treasures. You just kind of pick and choose what you want and then beat the game, and boom, you're done. That's it. That's it. It's an okay game. Painfully okay game. I wish it was better. I'm glad it's not worse than the first. I rambled on far too long, kind of blowing my voice out a little while. But hey, Yooka Replaylee. Done.